I am Paul Rosh, and I am here with local metal band Avenged Malice. Do you guys mind telling us your names and your roles in the band?
My name's Joe, vocalist.
Alex, lead guitar.
Brandon, drums.
Jim, bass. Mark, guitar.
Alright. Do you guys mind telling us the origins of Avenged Malice?
Well, Brandon over here, he's the founder of the band. Tell us how you found or made the name.
Well, I made the name from a Bring Me the Horizon song, actually. Black and Blue is the name of the song. I got the name Veins of Malice from the line, I feel the malice in my veins. That's how that came about.
Are you guys aware that there is a really obscure Indonesian band
Yes.
named Malice in My Veins?
Yeah, we are.
What was your guys' reaction when you found that out?
I thought it was pretty cool.
It's a different type of band.
Yeah. Alright, now, when I listen to you guys, like unlike some of the other metal bands in the local scene, you guys have very thrashy sound to it. Kind of like this band. I think you guys like. It was Little Band.
Hey,
Metallica.
Hey, we know Metallica.
we know
Well,
this.
everybody in the band likes Metallica except
Jim.
Jim.
Except Jim.
Because Jim's a hater.
No, Jim?
Take that home and study that.
How has Metallica really influenced you guys?
None.
Well, as far as Jim's none. Metallica is actually my favorite band. Lyrically, Metallica and Slayer, with influences of Cannibal Corpse, are my main influences. As far as you guys go, how has it influenced you guys?
I like your songs and the guitar tone.
Yeah. I like the origins of, but that's about it.
I like Lars's snare tone.
except for Saint Anger.
No, I love Saint
Yeah.
Anger. Saint Anger's the best.
That's
snare
the best
tone.
snare tone ever.
End
Yeah.
all be all in snare tone.
Also, what I really like about you guys is that you guys don't really focus like specifically on like breakdowns. You do have them, but you actually have some pretty good riffs. What's as good as these guys?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
Here, wait, I'll do you one better.
He's got it. We sold our soul for rock and roll.
I actually have that. My dad actually has that same album too, also on vinyl.
This is actually my mom's. This is from the... I don't know. It's an original pressing, though. I don't know that much.
I think that one is, but I'm not sure. That is. You show that to the camera.
Yeah.
Show that to the camera. Show the cover too.
That's it.
How has Black Sabbath influenced you guys?
Well, I mean, they are the founders of metal as we know it.
Yeah.
I think
know.
everyone owes a bit of debt to the mighty Sabbath.
I like
Sure.
Tony Iommi. He's a good riff maker and he knows how to make like hooks in his music.
And I have to reference this specific band, and I saw one of your stickers on your van. This band.
Well, hell yeah.
There you go.
Avenged Sevenfold.
For those of you who don't go to Warren Township High School, almost every other kid who likes metal has at least one shirt or song from Avenged Sevenfold. That's from their 2005 album City of Evil, arguably the most popular one.
Beg to differ.
What do you guys think is Avenged Sevenfold's best album?
Probably their first one.
I was-
second one.
I would say Diamonds in the Rough is my favorite.
Hey Jim, are you a Violent Femmes fan?
A violent who?
Violent Femmes?
I don't know what that is.
It's
Because-
funny because
Captain Obscure doesn't know them.
it's funny because that's what you do in your bass solos.
Oh, wow. Everybody knows that, you know.
Yeah, I was
tune.
watching one of your videos. I'm like, why did you start playing Blister in the Sun from the Violent Femmes?
Yeah, we think. Isn't it like from a commercial?
It's
also?
from a
Yeah.
lot of
I think
stuff.
it's
Everybody's heard that.
Yeah,
Popular
one.
too.
It was really obscure in the 80s, and then it got picked up from a movie, and then it became really popular from there.
Yeah, that's probably where we heard it.
Do you guys mind explaining your songwriting process? Who's typically the first person to come up with an idea for a song?
Should I say? It's usually like me or Alex coming up with like a riff or even like a full song, and then like practice with Jim and Brandon. Then Joe might have lyrics already or add lyrics. But like one song, Jim totally brought it to the table.
A Feast for the Flies.
That was all Jim.
Good job,
Well,
Jim.
I wrote the lyrics for that, like a hack.
Quit stealing Jim's thunder. Kachika.
When I was doing research for you guys, a friend told me that you were very influenced by La Dispute for your lyrics.
As far as like my poetry personally goes, yeah, we're not the band that sings about breaking hearts, more about breaking faces.
Alright.
Well, what about Up to Neverland?
Yeah. You don't like that one.
Alright.
I'm just saying.
That's more of a Suicide song. That's more influenced by Metallica than anything.
That's I consider that a breaking heart song.
Yeah, your some of your lyrics are a bit of a concept for them. Like, where do you get your main inspiration from?
Main inspiration for lyrics.
Jim, Joe, don't lie. Just tell him you're a sick, twisted puppy.
Yeah, okay. I have a pretty good imagination as to where it comes from lyrics. I mean, some lyrics come from personal views, like A Feast for the Flies is about abortions and my views on it. Kill Crew, as far as how I view the metal community and whatnot.
For people who have seen your videos, is that a 6-string bass?
Yeah.
Why do you need 6 strings on a bass?
Why not?
I just use it mostly for noodling at home. Now I'm mostly gonna go towards my 5-string now.
Which one?
My Conklin.
What do you guys think Veins and Malice brings to a local metal scene that other metal bands don't bring?
Variety.
Originality.
Originally.
That one.
We make a modern sound out of a lot of like older sounds instead of
Yeah.
trying to copy other modern bands.
That's definitely sounds like it. Like, I like how you guys bothered to put like really catchy riffs on most of your songs.
Yeah, I'm a fan of riffs, not
Yeah.
much of a like breakdowns.
Like, what do you guys' opinion on the whole breakdown thing? Because it's becoming a really annoying trend. I'm finding in a lot of metal bands.
I think you spearheaded it right there. It's an annoying trend.
I think people are using it as filler because they can't think of riffs, so they just add a breakdown.
Right. Well, we can't do a solo. Just break down really fast.
Yeah, it's like the new guitar solo.
I honestly
Is that not very
don't mind
creative?
breakdowns, especially live, because that's probably the best part of when everybody goes crazy, is during the breakdown live.
Jim,
I'm not saying a breakdown is bad. I'm just saying
Yeah,
like I like it when it's fast and quick and it's done.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
breakdowns, as far as them being used, is fine. When they're overused, anything being overused is no good.
You know that. Any other stage mishaps you guys had?
Joe's voice cracking.
Joe's voice cracked.
At a sound check, you broke your bass drum.
Yeah, kicked the
Yeah.
hole right through the kick head right before the high school battle of the bands. That we went on to win.
Yeah.
So what'd you guys do to compensate for that?
Duct tape.
That
It was
tape
last
solves
minute.
every problem.
If duct tape can't fix it, you're using it wrong. Jim, have you ever had any problems?
You're hot.
Well,
You're hot without a mask.
Oh yeah, so that wasn't
You've
too
had your
bad.
bass cut in
But
now.
yeah, like I used Mark's wireless pack for the first time, and I had it in my pocket. Like no, I had it strapped to my strap,
Fell off.
and it fell off and broke. Like the electronics flew out and everything, so I had to quickly put it back together in the middle of set for like a minute. Got it back together, then fell off again, did the same thing, just stood there putting it back together, then I finally just put it in my pocket.
I think we've hit each other with guitar headsets before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fit Jim's bass
When you
before.
flipped your guitar at the Oasis show, the battery pack flew off.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
wall.
oh, it was a good one. Alright, like, I used to, like, spin my guitar around.
Used to.
Yeah. And,
We
one time I
were.
had the wireless battery pack, and it came off, the battery went behind Brandon, the pack went, like, in the audience, and I think I hit Jim or someone.
I think the worst I've ever had is I accidentally hit a fan.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, was that
At
when you hit the
Aloha
kid's
Falls.
lip? That
yeah, at Aloha Falls.
was.
We don't try to hurt people.
Maybe it was not the intention. I jumped into the pit and was following everybody else like a good mosher should do. And someone decided to be a rebel and go the opposite way, and he got decked by Guitar Head Zach.
Alright.
It was a mess.
I know you guys recorded a fair amount of songs. You guys have an EP out.
Yes.
It's a Feast for the Flies.
That's the title of the
Why don't we have one of those on here?
Good idea. Oh well.
How many songs are on it?
6.
6 songs.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you guys have new songs that you guys working on?
Yep.
Yes.
We do.
Working on. What are they called?
Well, the first one that we've written since post A Feast for the Flies is Manipulating the Masses. Right now we're working on a new song called Remembrance. And then that's pretty much what we got so far.
Well, we got a couple in the pipeline.
Yeah, once we're practicing.
Yeah.
You don't have titles yet.
For metal music, what do you think kind of like message or just like emotion metal conveys that other music genres don't do?
Anger. It's a good release for anger in a positive.
But what about
Is it-
punk?
Oh yeah, punk too.
Punk, yeah, is
It's
kind
all.
of lumped in the same thing.
But metal's more mature usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like when most people like see punk, it's like the whole anti-conformist kind of thing. Like that's punk, but like what is metal though?
Metal, to me, is more than just a music genre. It's a way of life. It's, you know, a way you dress. It's a way you portray yourself. It's a way you view the world. It's a way that you view others and whatnot. Thank you for putting that over my head. That's as far as I view it as.
Yeah, I'd say lyrically it like represents society. Like no holds bars. It'll talk about topics that people don't want to talk about.
For anyone who's planning on starting a band, what advice would you like to give?
Practice.
Practice.
Make sure you can play your instrument before you try and start a band.
Be friends with each other.
Yeah, don't fight.
Don't fight.
Actually practice
Start
as a band. Don't fool around too
Yeah.
much.
start instruments early.
Don't let it be improv every practice.
Yeah.
For our would-be guitarists out there, what's like a good like starter metal songs to learn on guitar?
Smoke on the water.
Stay away to heaven.
For me, it was Chop Suey by System of a Down.
Really?
It's a very easy song to play. It's the first song I learned to play.
Is that mostly because like you were already pretty good on guitar, or is that like really early?
Probably like after a year of playing,
Hmm.
I tackled it.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen.